On November 3rd, 2025 is called to order at 7 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yep. Deputy City Manager Dave DeCoster, would you call the roll?
Yes. Mayor McClellan.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Whitehead. Here. Councilmember Edgar.
Here.
Councilmember Radner.
Here.
Councilmember Crawford.
Here.
We have everyone present. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have the consent agenda. These are routine items presented for approval without discussion as a single item. Any council member can ask to have an item dropped from the blanket motion and considered separately. A, regular council meeting minutes for October 20th, 2025. Special council meeting minutes for the same date. Payment of invoices from MDOT for the 2025 9-mile construction project from Clover Lawn to Greenfield Road, M771, for the total amount of $237,741.02. D, request to approve payment application number 4 for the 2025 block pruning project to Limb Walkers Tree and Snow LLC of Kennecke, Michigan, in the amount of $4,150. E, request to hold a public hearing on November 17th, 2025, for the allocation of program year 2026 CDBG funds. F, fourth quarter, fiscal year 24-25 investment report. G, approval of pay application number 3 for the 11 Mile Road alleys and parking lot reconfiguration project. M694 in the amount of $565,547.08. And finally, new and renewal of licenses for November 3rd, 2025. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. There are no elected officials visiting, so that turns it over to City Manager Eric Tungate.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of council. 7A1, I would like to ask our Deputy Finance Director, Josh Johnson, who's pinch hitting for Sandra Crawford, to join me at the podium, please, sir.
Can you hear me, guys?
All right, is it on?
All right. Thank you, City Manager Tungate. Good evening, Mayor, City Council. How's everyone going tonight?
You're doing great.
Good,
Yeah.
good. I'm requesting to receive and approve exception recommendations regarding special assessment districts. At the council meeting of October 9th, 2025, City Council adopted special assessment resolution number 9 to confirm the role of the exceptions of 51, which were removed temporarily for further review. City Council also adopted special assessment resolution number 10, setting the due date of November 11th, 2025, together with the penalty of 10% for special district number 725 for liquid utilities, special assessment district number 726, unpaid false alarms, special assessment district number 727, unpaid miscellaneous concrete replacement, special assessment district number 728, unpaid property blight, and special assessment district number 729, unpaid sidewalk replacement. It is recommended that the unpaid invoices belonging to the following parcels be restored to the special assessment district number 725, along with the original 10% penalty. 24061 Berkeley, 23751 Coyle, 21590 Greenfield, 10630 Troy, 15061 Marlow, 21841 Garner, 23230 Kenosha, 23011 Webster, 24521 Seneca, 24311 Clover Lawn, 14451 Elm, 23251 Eastwood, and 22195 West Hampton. The following parcels be restored to the Special Assessment District number 727, along with the original 10% penalty. 23741 Beverly. The following parcels be restored to the Special Assessment District number 728, along with the original 10% penalty. 10750 Kenwood, 10160 Albany, and 23131 Forest. The following parcels be restored to the Special Assessment District number 729, along with the original 10% penalty. 14511 LaBelle, 14491 LaBelle, 26121 Harding, 26230 Harding, 14620 Rosemary, 14831 Talbot, 14200 LaBelle, 14411 LaBelle, 14510 Talbot, 14290 Hart, 13641 Kingston, 14640 Talbot, and 14520 Borgman. The following parcels be removed from the Special Assessment District number 725, along with the original 10% penalty. 22041 Dante, 23055 Sussex, 23040 Radcliffe, 24510 Pine Village, 15425 Miller, 24650 Clover Lawn, 22110 Gardner, 14431 Rosemary, 21841 Clover Lawn, 23151 Wildwood, 24631 Kenosha, 22131 Sussex, and 23410 Rensselaer. And then the following parcels be removed from Special District number 728, along with the original 10% penalty, 24730 Greenfield. And then the final parcels be removed from Special Assessment District number 729, along with the 10% penalty, 26081 Radcliffe, 13770 Talbot, 13641 LaBelle, 25991 Radcliffe Place, 13650 Manhattan Street, 14011 Manhattan, 25960 Radcliffe. I also wanted to point out that this list is pending any payments that came in today. They're not on here.
So is there a motion to receive and approve these exception recommendations?
So moved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I know that a lot of research went into this. We don't take this lightly. We carefully research all exceptions. Some of them are approved, and some of them are not for often technical reasons. But we thank you for looking into it and giving respectful comments back to the residents who had objections. Any other comments?
Madam Mayor, just a question, if that's okay.
Mayor Pro Tem Sean Whitehead.
Will there be another public hearing on this after they get notice, or was that it last week? Okay.
So they can object in person, in writing, or by calling. Then they get put on the list, and there's a letter written to each person explaining, what their objection was and what the finding was. A lot of details. If it was a financial issue, information on how they can start a payment plan, and very, very complete letters are written to each person individually and sent. so that they know what their disposition was.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do we need a roll call for this?
Yes.
Yes.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Whitehead.
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford.
Yes.
And Councilmember Edgar.
Yes.
The
Motion,
passes.
motion carried, thank you.
Okay, council members, I have 7B1, and I have Michelle Bishop, our Manager of Authorities, here to do a brief presentation for us. Hi, Michelle. Good evening.
Hello, Mayor, City Manager, Deputy City Manager, and the rest of council. Can you hear me?
Holler louder.
Okay. First item on the docket is I am looking for a recommendation to award our 11-mile Water Tower Social District mural. Just a little bit about that mural. It is 886 feet, approximately 886 feet long. It's going to go in the West Kingston lot and the Middle Kingston lot. So there's 4 sections. We put the bid out earlier this summer, and we had 20 mural artists apply for the bid, which was phenomenal. We went through a very extensive review process, very similar to what the library went through, and ultimately, the CIA board and the Oak Park Mural Committee did pick Desiree Kelly as our winner. For those of you who remember, she did the library mural. So she is an award-winning muralist who grew up here in Oak Park and in Detroit. She went to Ferndale High School, Wayne State, and her art you can find all over Detroit. So we're really, really happy to make that recommendation to you to award her the contract. She's going to start as soon as the weather breaks. That'll, March, April, we never know here in Michigan. It's going to take her about 11 weeks to finish. So hopefully, as we wrap up the rest of that project, which I'll talk a little bit more about in the next item, we'll be able to reveal everything by around June. So.
Very good. Question, if there's pieces that we have, questions or suggestions about, we can make those recommendations?
Oh, no, definitely. We plan on, she was hoping to be here tonight, but I think something came up with one of her children. But we're going to meet with her because there's been a few modifications on that wall because of the 11-mile construction project. So the wall is now in 4 pieces, so it's not 2 solid pieces. And so there are some aspects of this that might get covered up by the new dumpster enclosure. So we're going to work with her to kind of massage, a few of the areas. So if you have any input, any questions, please feel free to send them my way. We were going to probably meet with her in the next month, just so she can start, kind of thinking about her whole entire process. And, I'd be more than happy to come back if you'd like to see an updated version.
Wonderful. And it's going to start in the spring?
Yeah. So as soon as the weather, kind of shifts. So, last year we had a really mild March. It could start in March, might be April.
March or April. Wonderful. April. So do we need to do anything about this?
You'd have to approve the recommendation.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the recommendation for the 11-mile Water Tower Social District mural?
So moved, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. That's,
Second.
thank you. Any discussion or questions about the mural? Yes,
Madam
Councilmember
Mayor,
Crawford.
I thought it was beautiful. I really, really like what was submitted, so I look forward to that.
Colorful, right?
That
Colorful
fits the
and,
social district really well.
energetic.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Madam Mayor,
Yes,
Want to comment?
Councilmember Julie Edgar.
we got some really excellent submissions. And it's 850 feet, right? I mean, it's long, it's a big job. But Desiree, she knows the city, and it makes such a big difference. Because some of the submissions, you could see, like, they didn't really understand Oak Park, except in a very superficial way. So I think we made the right decision.
I agree.
Nice. Any other comments, observations? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. We got a mural.
Okay, fantastic. And Michelle, 7B2 as well.
So the second item on the docket that I am coming to you for is to ask for a continued resolution reaffirming support for the 11-mile roads, alley, and parking lot reconfiguration project that is currently going on in our Water Tower Social District. Oakland County and Main Street Oakland County have asked us to come to council and just get a resolution reaffirming your support for the project. We have had to make a few modifications due to the fact, because when we put the bid out, it just came in exorbitantly higher. Unfortunately, things are costing a lot more these days, and we had some unforeseen construction challenges. So what we did was we went in and took a look at the whole entire project and tried to pick those pieces that wouldn't affect the whole entire aesthetic. So we had to remove some bioswales, but we're still keeping all the rest of the landscaping that'll help with the water runoff. We also had to take out a 10-foot walkway back behind the wall on the side of Kingston, which that has potential to come in, you know, and be put back in on another project. And then we also removed our electric vehicle charging stations. We did put in the electrical conduits, though. So our hope is that, well, I hope that I can find us some money or a grant that can help us eventually put in those charging stations, because I have a hybrid now. I know people, you know, who would love to be over there and charge their car. So, you know, those modifications, nobody would know the difference. We still have all the fun stuff in the, you know, that you all have all seen with the 11-mile project. But they just wanted to make sure that we still had your support, and as we continue with this project, which is in its final phase right now.
Right, so we need a motion to approve the resolution for continued support of the 11-mile road, alleys and parking lot reconfiguration project, M694.
So moved.
Thank you. Councilmember Edgar,
Second.
Councilmember Crawford, thank you.
Thank you.
City Manager Tungate, so if we happen to get money for naming rights and don't have to spend all the money on this project, some of that money could go to this parking lot improvement?
I have not thought about that, Madam Mayor. I'd have to research that, but, you know, I think city council could determine if that scenario were to happen, where that money would be appropriated, whether it be towards that or something else.
Right, okay, just, money is always short, and there's always more that we'd like to do than we can afford to do. So we want to keep things vibrant. Resolution, so do we need a roll call for a resolution?
Sure, let's do it.
Sure? Oh, okay.
Sorry. Councilmember Radner. Time doing this?
Apparently.
Mayor Pro Tem Whitehead.
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford.
Yes.
Councilmember Edgar.
Yes.
And Mayor McClellan.
Yes, motion carries unanimously. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Michelle. Okay, 7B3,
Oh.
Director Maroney, if you could join me at the podium, please. Good evening.
Good evening, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, and City Council members. So to piggyback on what Michelle Bishop just presented to you on the 11-mile parking lot, this is a request authorization to purchase our streetscape furniture. It will match what we've already done on 9 Mile Road, and these are going to be placed in the 11-mile social district. And we did it with a pre-bid called TIPS. It's one we haven't used before, but the vendor that we purchase our streetscape furniture from has this program that they do pre-bid services for municipalities. So we are asking you to approve our purchase of the streetscape furniture.
First, a motion to authorize the purchase of streetscape furniture for the 11-mile Water Tower Social District for a total amount of $87,490.94.
So moved.
Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Sean Whitehead.
Second.
Councilmember Solomon Radner, thank you. What specific furniture are listed in this purchase?
Yeah, so we are going to be purchasing 16 waste receptacles, 8 park benches, 8 picnic tables, and then an additional 2 ADA compliant picnic tables.
Madam Mayor.
Yes.
Kim, so I know the answer to this is somewhat for the audience, but just wanted you to comment on, these closely match our current offerings, right?
Yeah, the park benches and the waste receptacles are identical to what we have on 9 Mile Road, and then the new picnic tables will also match that in the same color scheme.
So it's
Going
consistent.
along with our branding as well.
Consistent branding, yes, very good. Any questions or comments?
Yeah, Madam Mayor, I just had a question.
Councilmember Julie Edgar.
Is it possible to do recycling bins? I know we've got 16 of these trash receptacles, but we really don't have anything. You know, those cans that have a place for trash, we have them right out here, and recyclables? Can we do that? Or maybe this is a question for Dave, I don't know.
Yeah, I know we can look into purchasing them. I can tell you the recycling ones that we purchased for 9 Mile Road, everybody just throws garbage in there, so DPW ends up throwing them all together with the trash. So, I mean, it's something we can look into, but we noticed that they haven't been doing it the proper way to begin with, so we can't even take the recycling that was put in there and put it in recycling because they throw the trash in the same side.
This seems like a job for the Recycling and Conservation, Environmental Conservation Commission. Do a public service campaign,
Right.
and thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of education. Where are we here? Let's see. Landscape. Are there further questions? Are we ready to vote? Okay. So roll call for this one for sure.
Absolutely.
It's money.
Mayor Pro Tem Whitehead,
Yes.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes, thank you,
Mayor
Dave.
McClellan,
Yes.
Councilmember Edgar,
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford.
Yes.
Unanimously confirmed. Thank you.
Okay, Madam Mayor, members of council,
Read
that
the
completes the
call
city
to
manager report for this evening. Thank you very much and have a good evening.
Next is call to the audience. Mayor Pro Tem Sean Whitehead will read the guidelines.
Thank you, Mayor. Call to the audience. Each speaker's remarks are a matter of public record. The speaker alone is responsible for his or her comments, and the City of Oak Park does not, by permitting such remarks, support, endorse, or accept the content thereof as being true or accurate. Any person, while being heard at a city council meeting, may be called to order by the chair or any council member for failure to be germane to the business of the city, vulgarity, or personal attacks on persons or institutions. There is a 3-minute time limit per speaker.
Thank you. Anyone in the audience have anything that you'd like to share? Is that on?
So,
I think we're looking to rename the whole city with naming rights. Maybe we'll have naming rights for the charging stations, it sounds like. At a special city council meeting earlier tonight, discussions were held centered around naming rights of Elevate Oak Park projects. When the city held stakeholder meetings regarding Elevate Oak Park projects and placed these proposals on the ballot, there were no discussions in regards to naming rights. To seek naming rights of Elevate Oak Park projects cheapens these projects and forces Oak Park to lose their own identities surrounding these projects. Since it was the Oak Park voters who authorized the paying for Elevate Oak Park projects, then it should be these same voters who determine whether or not they favor or oppose naming rights of these projects. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Then we have call to the council. A lot of the staff went to attend the Yeshiva Beth Yehuda dinner at the Marriott Hotel downtown, and a table of residents got to go also. And it was a unity dinner that brought people from all walks of life and all areas of the city. And it was very inspiring to hear the governor of Kentucky, Andy Beshear, talk about how there's more that we have in common than what we disagree about, and the importance of coming together to help one another in a crisis. And I found it inspiring. The boys' choir is ready for Broadway. It was very, very inspiring. There was a book talk by Jack Lessenberry at BookBeat. BookBeat is selling those books and not charging anything, so that all the money for the books goes to the library. Mayor Pro Tem Sean Whitehead.
Thank you, Mayor. Please get out to vote. You can do so tomorrow. Hope to see everybody cast their ballot. I'll be out there too as well. Thank you.
Solomon Radner, Councilman.
Have a good night, everybody.
Councilmember Julie Edgar.
Thank everybody for coming tonight, and I'm going to repeat this in a couple weeks, but small business, Shop Small Business is a campaign that is going here on November 29th. That's Thanksgiving weekend. So people will be in the mood to shop, but please think about shopping locally, because we have a lot of good businesses, and they have wonderful goods and services. We need to support them. Thank you.
Councilmember Stephanie Crawford.
Didn't forget my name this time.
Yeah, I do stall on that sometime, don't I?
I just want to say to our residents, I'm so happy the City of Oak Park, we partnered with the Chaldean Chamber of Commerce and Forgotten Food
Oh,
Bank
yeah.
and our public safety. They're going to have a holiday pantry drive-through. It's going to be Wednesday, November 19th, 2 to 4 at our Mother of Perpetual Health. That address is 13500 Oak Park Boulevard. Again, from 2 to 4, I think they're going to be able to help the first 250 families. So happy that this is happening during this time where a lot of residents may be experiencing some difficulties. So pass that information along as you find out families that may need resources. We don't want anyone to have any food insecurities. So as you have information, I try to always pass that information to any of our residents who may need it. So let's be kind to one another. Let's look out for one another. Stay warm, and everyone have a good evening.
Thank you so much.
Mayor, can I just add one?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Councilwoman Crawford, for reminding me. Ageways.org, the website, has a list of all the food pantries, food banks for everybody, older adults, younger adults, everybody in between. With SNAP benefits being put on hold, people are going to need food. So ageways.org is one place you can go, and there is a comprehensive list of places throughout Southeast Michigan.
Can you repeat how to find that information?
So if you go to ageways.org, AGEWAYS.org, you just on the front, the landing page, hit news, and it will bring up a list of all of the places, and you can click on the link, you can print it out, whatever you want to do. But there are a lot of resources out there, including Forgotten Harvest, our own Forgotten Harvest, which feeds people all the time. So,
Thank you so much. Very informative. And I would like to echo what Councilmember Edgar said. Shop local. These are the people that help us with our events. They're sponsors for our events. Shopping at Amazon doesn't help your local community. So shop local, folks. Thank you, and there being no further business to come before the council, this meeting stands adjourned.